This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Kentucky, Auburn, both teams should feel refreshed with no game this past weekend. A little Thursday night football action inside Commonwealth Stadium. The football Cats not very good against Auburn. The Tigers have won 16 of the last 17, but I'll tell you who's ready for this one. Offensive coordinator Shannon Dawson. His schedule didn't change much during the off week, except he got to watch a little bit of the tube on Saturday.
I mean, it just changes your days up. Got to enjoy a Saturday for one time, you know, like regular people. So sit around and watch some games later in the evening. So, but other than that, I mean, you bump everything up accordingly, and it really doesn't change. And we don't know the days of the week anyway, so we just backtrack from the game and go as according.
Well, Shannon, this game is on Thursday, so be prepared. 8 straight wins for Auburn and Lexington. The Tigers and Cats will kick off at 7 p.m. The game is sold out, but you can watch it live on ESPN. Kentucky looking to start the season 5-1 for the second straight year. Auburn opens as a 2.5-point favorite. In tonight's Chalk Talk with Freddie Maggard and Lauren Cash, the two touch on where both the offense and defenses are at this point in the season.
Welcome into another edition of Chalk Talk. Lauren Cash here alongside Freddie Maggard. Freddie, last week Kentucky was off on Saturday. In the weekly news conference, we heard from Mark Stoops. We heard from offensive coordinator Shannon Dawson, defensive coordinator DJ Elliott. And Shannon Dawson kind of touched on the tempo of the offense isn't where he would like to be, and really the lack thereof in that EKU game. What do you expect to see improvement-wise from EKU to this Auburn game on Thursday night?
I think the tempo, what he was referencing, is it's hard to go fast when you're not getting positive yardage on first down and get you behind the chains and not getting first downs to sustain drives. So I think once Kentucky sustains drives and links together 2, 3, 4 first downs, then it can get the tempo it needed. Dawson's comments sold me on the fact that his offense isn't based on just throwing a fastball out there and running as many plays as possible. It's running as many effective plays as possible, and that made a lot of sense. And I think that cleared up a lot of things for people that were wondering, is this a fast-paced, up-tempo offense, or is it a version of the air raid that emphasizes the run? He cleared a lot of things up. DJ Elliott talked about the physicality of Auburn that presents a unique challenge with the spread options, inside zone reads, and things that when a quarterback has the ability to hand the ball off, to run it himself, or to throw all in the same play, that poses problems for offense. So the effectiveness of Auburn is going to be how its quarterback plays and how Kentucky handles the physical running game in the middle of the line of scrimmage.
Transitioning to the comments that Mark Stoops made before the two coordinators came out, what stuck out to you most from what he said on Monday?
Mainly that Corey Johnson had been rolled up in practice. His status is questionable. I think that really hurts UK because a player like CJ is just disruptive and could be active in the offensive line and getting penetration across the line of scrimmage, because Mark Stoops, all the coaches talked about that next man up mentality. Boone Williams is back starting at running back. We can put that behind us, and really talked about finishing and being consistent and things that Kentucky needs to string together for 4 quarters to beat a very, very talented Auburn team.
Yeah, Kentucky has a chance to overcome that challenge this Thursday for the first Thursday night home game since 1939.
Been a while.
Yeah, game time set for 7 o'clock. You can watch it on ESPN. Freddie, once again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm Lauren Cash for WYMT Mountain Sports.
All right, good stuff, guys. A Mountain Top 10 showdown in this week's WYMT Appalachian Wireless Game of the Week. Number 8, Corbin. Number 6, Bell County. The Bobcats host the Red Hounds. 7:30 kick time on this TV and WYMT.com. Bell is on a 5-game winning streak. Justin Haddock's team, meanwhile, didn't have a game this week, but lost 3 straight before shutting out Jackson County 2 Fridays ago. Coming up next, the new Mountain Top 10 poll is out, plus Florida quarterback Will Grier done. He was set out for a year after testing positive for performance-enhancing drugs. The scene in Gainesville today, a tough one. The 8th-ranked Florida Gators will go to Baton Rouge to take on number 6 LSU. But without this guy behind me, Will Grier sent shockwaves across college football today. The starting quarterback is suspended for exactly 1 year from today after he tests positive for a performance-enhancing drug. It's called Ligandraw. It's not classified as a steroid, but is banned by the NCAA. Grier took it as an over-the-counter supplement and said he did not get it approved from Florida trainers.
I really hope that that people can learn from this, learn from my mistake, and I'm really sorry to everyone. Just really sorry.
All right, the old ball coach, meanwhile, says he's done. Told his team tonight that an interim coach will be named on Wednesday, and he is retiring. Steve Spurrier, 70 years old. As a quarterback at Florida, he won the Heisman in 1966, and as a coach, he won the national championship with Florida in 1996. South Carolina is 2-4 this season, all 4 losses in the SEC. Rob Tinger's Morehead State Eagles are winners of 3 of their last 4, 2-1 now in the Pioneer Football League, with the most recent win coming against the Butler Bulldogs. The Eagles are off this week and will return to game action at Campbell October 24th. The Campbells came into Jane Stadium last year and beat Morehead by a touchdown. Coach Tinger talks rest.
Well, I think the bye week comes at a great time. You know, this was a physical game today, and we're 3 games into the PFL, so we can rest up. We've got 2 more home games, which is great, and we play some really important opponents. We play Dayton and a Drake at home, and we got to go on the road and play some good games. So I want to heal up. I want to take advantage of our open week and get a couple extra days of preparation for a really good Campbell team. And then go down there and try and win and be 3-1 in the conference.
All right, the new Lloyd College Mountain Top 10 poll is out. Belfry for the 2nd straight week drops down a spot. The Pirates struggle with Lawrence County. The Pirates now, they go from 3 to 4. Southwestern jumps them. Pulaski and Johnson Central still 1-2. No other movement from last week. The Associated Press has Pulaski County ranked 3rd in all of Class 5A behind Bowling Green and Owensboro. So Pulaski number 1 in the Mountain Top 10 out of the mountains, but number 3 in the entire state according to the Associated.
Well, they're defending state champions too and looking to get back to Bowling Green this year.